Hello, my name is Kelly Bluen. I am a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to day 14 of Inktober. So today's tangle is called Slidehat, and it was created by Karin Frank. So I'm on day 14, and I'm using a calendar just printed out on a white piece of copy paper. You can find this calendar at my Facebook page called Let's Tangle. And after I do it on the calendar page, I'm going to be doing the same tangle on a larger piece of paper mixed in with all of the other tangles of the month. Okay, so Slidehat is a really fun one. And we start by making this curvy, wavy line with kind of some deep curves. Let's see. Okay, just like that. And then we put little hats on the tops and bottoms of each curve. So up here, down here. And we just put these cute little hats on them, like that. And then you pile more on top of that, and they can go straight up and down. So like this one, you can go like that, or they can tip a little bit. So this one I'm going to make kind of go off to the side. Of course, these ones are going to hang down. Just like that. It's so cute. And then underneath each of these little hats, we're going to put another curve, or 2 or 3. And it just makes it look like that shape is continuing underneath. And that is Slidehat. I'm going to shade it for you real quick. Okay, so I have a graphite pencil. And to shade it, on the underside, I'm going to just put that graphite right up against that little curve. So each of those undersides. And then for the top hat part, I'm going to just put a little bit on the sides of those shapes. And hopefully that gives it kind of a rounded look when we're done. Pick up my tortillon for blending. First I'm going to do the underside, keeping it dark against the line and smudging it out just a little bit to get softer. And mine are very tiny, so I don't need much pressure on the sides of these. And there we go, that's Slidehat. Okay, we'll switch to my larger piece of paper. So this is my, what would you call it? My collage of all of my tangles. And I'm going to switch to a Micron PN plastic nib pen. It's a little bit thicker for this type of paper. Zoom out a little bit here for you. Okay. So I don't have a plan. I just kind of have to figure out where I want Slidehat to go. So I think I'm going to put it, I have rain right here across kind of the whole corner of this side. So I think I'm going to put Slidehat coming out over here. So I'm going to start on this side and work this way. Just putting in some tall and small. My pen is drying up. Just like that. And then I just start putting these little hats on. And that's just a C shape on each one. And then on the bottom ones as well. Like that. And then I just continue that C shape, smaller and smaller. And again, they can go straight, they can curve. Maybe that next part of your hat is larger and larger and larger, and then smaller. It's kind of a fun variation. I like it when they curve. All right, keep on going. So I guess a variation to this tangle would maybe be changing up what you put on the end. So I think on this one I'm going to do like a poke leaf shape. And this one I'll do a print top. Because I just always want to show you what else you can do. These are just the starting points, and then you make it however you would like. Now we go underneath and we just add a couple of curved lines, like so. Making sure your ink connects to the other line. When we don't connect the lines, like if I go like this and don't connect, our eyes notice that. So we want to make sure we're connecting our lines. And this one. And that's it. That's so cute. So I'm going to do some shading. And I'm going to put the pencil underneath each of those little curves. It just makes those look nice and dark, as if that's where the shadow is. So under there, and there. I'm going to take my tortillon, I'm just going to smooth those out. Like how that changes that up already. And then I'm going to add some on the sides of each of these shapes. And I'm just doing a little bit. So put the graphite in there. Just like that. Try to make those look round and not flat. Do it on one side of that. Let's see how that works. It's amazing how that changes it. And makes it look so three-dimensional. Try not to go outside of your shape. Like right here, I really went outside of it. I don't like it when I do that. All right, there's Slidehat. And I'm just gonna end this one here with a bit of a spiral. And I can take my tortillon and just add a little bit of graphite in there. There we go. There's Slidehat. It'll be fun to see what I end up putting in and around that. Hope you enjoyed it. One thing I did was on my practice sheet is I put some little dots coming off of them. I'm just not exactly sure how I'm going to add tangles around that if I add too many dots. So go ahead and do that if you'd like, and we'll see how this turns out. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.